Bonjour! I hope everyone is doing well today. I wanted to give you all a brief lesson online to go over a couple things from what you've done so far and then to talk to you a little bit about what I want you to do next. Let's start with the verse of the day, le verset du jour. It is from Matthieu 5:8 and it says Heureux ceux dont le cœur est pur, car ils verront Dieu. If you want to pause the video right here, the first thing I want y'all to do on your new assignment page under your class notes is to write what you think the verse of the day means. So you can pause this video here, and at this shot you see that I've written what I thought you would need help with. I'm hoping you can guess at some of the other words. Honestly, if you need to look them up on Google, it's okay. I don't know if I'm going to be grading this or not. Just try it and see, okay? All right, let's move on. I wanted to talk about the grade that I gave y'all for your previous exercises, and I don't want you to be freaked out by that, okay? I know this is so hard. Y'all are all at home, and I'm here, and we don't have the face-to-face. I'm not able to say anything like, it's okay, you can fix it, or to explain things to you, and I'm sorry. It's a hard time for all of us, and just know that I'm willing to work with y'all just like always, okay? So a lot of you have very low grades for your previous activities. What I did is I graded both exercises from workbook page 104. If you click on the activities, exercise 3, exercise 4, you will see all my notations, and you should be able to see, why you missed certain things. So at the bottom where your grade is, there should be somewhere in all caps in red letters, I typed, if you fix your errors, I will add points back to your grade. I know this is new to everyone. It's difficult because I'm not in front of you. I'm not at the board explaining over and over again. Add the ES if it's feminine plural. Just add S if it's masculine plural. Don't add another S if there's already an S on the end and things like that. So I know for some of you, you learn okay like this. For others, it's really hard. So I wanted to give you another chance. So the assignments, all the assignments I'm going to give y'all today, I'm going to give you 48 hours to do them instead of 24 hours. Part of that is I'm going to give you a little bit more to do, and also I'm planning for a conference call with you all on Wednesday. I'm excited about that. And I also just want to give everybody a little more time to continue to adjust, correct old mistakes, make sure you do the new exercises well. On the next exercises that are due on Wednesday, I'm probably not going to give you a chance to correct. Okay, I don't want to do that every time because I don't want it to become a crutch to you. Another reason for the 48-hour window is for you to reach out to me if you need help. Let's try to fix the mistakes before you turn the assignments in now and see if we can get on a better path that way, okay? All right, so for your next assignment, I want to just go over briefly with you what you're going to need to do. The first assignment is a workbook page. I think that one is going to be okay. If you want to turn there now and pause the video, you surely can. It is going to be workbook page 105, the top exercise. So on this one, you can see you're just writing EST every time, which means is, and then you have to say whatever is in parentheses in front of the slash. You do have to put an article in, either un or une, so you got to figure that out. And then the hardest part is you got to make your adjective agree. But I don't want to spend too long on that because I think y'all are mostly going to be okay on that. If not, reach out to me and I can help, okay? All right, pause the video now. I need you to turn to textbook page 168. And if you want to pause the video and get there, then I'll continue when you are on the right page, okay? Page 168, page 168. Okay, if you look at exercise 9, do you love my textbook? This was the one that Riley Doles gave me. Thank you, Riley. Merci. Okay, exercise 9 says, say that the following people have friends, relatives, or acquaintances with the same personality or nationality. Okay, so I want you to pay close attention because there's lots of opportunities for errors here, okay? In the example, it says, Claire est anglaise, which means Claire is English. Okay. In red, the sentence says, Elle a un copain anglais. We have not gone over the verbs avoir and être in a long time, and that's one thing I'm hoping we can do during our conference call on Wednesday, review avoir and être. The verb être is to be. Okay, if you have something est, that's it or she or he is. The little a without the accent means he or she has. So in your red sentence, they want you to say in the example, she has an English friend. So several things are happening now. First, you have to change to the verb to have, which I think it's just going to be every single time. So there's a freebie for you. Then you have to look at what's in parentheses. So I'd like to work through number 1 with you, and hopefully this will help. I have a little handy-dandy clipboard here, and let me see if I can get a marker. I'm in my children's minister's classroom up here. Okay, so number 1 on exercise 9 says Jean-Pierre est sympathique. Okay, so in our response, we are supposed to say, because it's about Jean-Pierre, let me get a better marker. They want us to say, well, first of all, what does Jean-Pierre est sympathique mean? You like my Dora the Explorer pause? It means Jean-Pierre is nice. So what I think they want you to say in your response is, you see there's some cousins in parentheses? They want you to say, he has some nice cousins. Okay, because they want you to use that same adjective, the same personality trait. So, first step, which subject pronoun would we use to replace Jean-Pierre? How do you say he in French? Il. Next, has from the verb avoir. This is easy. It's going to be the same every time. He has, or she has, incidentally, it would still be the letter A. How do you say she has, by the way? Elle a. Okay, so he has, il a. All right, now comes the hard part. They want you to say some nice cousins. Remember, sympathique does not mean sympathetic. Okay, that's one of my pet peeves. It means nice. Thankfully, they already have the DES for you in parentheses. So let's put that there next. And in French, most often, the adjective is going to come after the noun in a sentence. So whereas in English we would say he has some nice cousins, in French you have to say he has some cousins nice. So let's go ahead and write the word cousins first. Oh, it's girl cousins. This is important. How did I know it's girl cousins? Because of this right here, my little friends online. Okay. So, il a des cousines. So now you may want to flip back in your textbook to page 167. I think I'm telling you the right page where they have, or page 165, where they have more adjectives. Some of you may have this on your adjectives cards as well. Okay, they're using sympathique for nice. Okay, so let's write, I'm running out of room over here because this is going to be a long one. So I'll write it here, sympathique. Okay, the word nice in French, this version, I know there's also gentil, but this version of the word nice ends in an E in its masculine singular form. So you don't have to change anything to that to make it feminine. It's already got an E, right? Let's see here. Because we said Jean-Pierre is nice, and that's how they spelled it. So really, the only change we have to make is to make it plural. Okay? I hope that's enough for everyone. I don't want to make this too long. I'm going on 10 minutes. The last thing I want to say before I sign off and let y'all do your assignments listed for you is I would like to have a conference call with all of you on Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock. I think this would be great. I'm going to maybe talk to y'all about one or two things. This first one will be less about teaching you a lesson and more about just seeing how we can all connect. I'd like for us to all sing Il n'y a plus de crocodile à cocodie together. And then I probably also will try to ask each of you one question in French. One thing that we're going to struggle with this online learning is how to keep speaking in French together. So I'm trying to explore options for that. So I need to hear from you, and I'll give you instructions in your homework assignment for me for Wednesday, either on top of your workbook exercises or at the bottom of your workbook and textbook exercises. Somewhere on that page, tell me whether or not you have an iPhone or if you have access to an iPhone. If not, we will try to do a conference call using an app called Teams in Office 365. So we'll try one of those two things. Until next time, au revoir!